Bro, being with bad friends either make you or break you, man. Like, it's truly like one of the best things you can ever have in your life, being around brothers. But bro, it's the one of the worst things you can be around, and it can truly like, bro, it can destroy your life if you're around the wrong people, man. For a lot of us, it feels like we're not in the right place. It feels like we don't have the right surroundings. It feels like we don't have the right environment, because we know, bro, the environment is such an important thing, right? The environment will literally dictate a lot of the stuff we do with the permission of Allah. What did the Prophet ﷺ say? Remember the hadith? He said, you will take upon the religion of your best friend, right? And so this is scary, because if we're around people, sure, they're Muslims, right? Alhamdulillah. But if we're around people that are not super practicing, that are not super on their deen, at least they don't have a purpose, bro, we're gonna be the same as them. We become the sum of the 5 people that we hang out with. Like, if you're hanging around with 4 people, you're gonna be the 5th. It's just, the thing is, we don't want to do that. Because if you wanted to, you wouldn't be watching this video. Deep down, bro, I understand, because like, you're in a situation where you want to improve, you want to go to the gym, you want to focus on yourself, and you want your other friends to do it with you, but it feels like they don't connect with you, do they? They don't, right? It feels like, bro, it feels like they're doing their stuff, they have their fun, and when you go with them, bro, it's fun. Bro, I remember those times, right, where I used to go with my friends. We would joke, we would laugh, we would act autistic, bro. But it would be so much fun, right? But I would come home at the end of the day, right? I would be sitting on my bed. I was like, what am I doing? Like, I sure had so much fun with these guys, and these guys are amazing, but I have places to be, bro. I'm trying to get rich. I'm trying to be wealthy. And this is before I was like super on deen. But I'm trying to improve as a person. But if I'm going out and having fun, and that's all we're doing, that's not a good people. That's not a good surrounding to have. If I'm constantly going out and doing sins here, sins there, bro, that's not a good surrounding to have, is it? But the hardest thing is, like, I know that it's so hard to cut them off. Bro, I was going through months of thinking, like, how can I cut these people off, bro? I knew these people for 5, 6, 7 years. I knew these people for so long. How can I cut them off, man? Honestly, I think this is because of, like, we can say the ummah got weaker, but how did the ummah get weaker? I think it's just because, bro, this culture, stupid culture BS. Like, we just became cultural Muslims. So many of us are just like Muslims by name, bro. Some people, I don't understand. Some people changed their name from Muhammad to Mo. Just because they want to be culturally accepted, right? They want to be like, yo Mo, what's up? Because Muhammad, what's wrong with the name Muhammad, right? I say, bro, that's the greatest name in the world, but the greatest man to ever step on foot on this earth, bro. Bro, I'm pissed. Like, why would some people change his name Mo? Because of culture, bro. And these cultures have made us, like, because we connect with like non-Muslims and kuffar nowadays. So many of our Muslim brothers, even myself, I used to be a cultural Muslim. Like, we would do some stuff, maybe we would pray here and there, but we would also like do so many other sins that non-Muslims do. So it's hard to connect with people that are on purpose, bro. People shun them. Like, this guy is focusing on his deen, but he's probably like a Maulana. He's probably like, like what they said, he's probably like a alim, or like he's trying to be a sheikh or a sheikh. He's trying to be a mufti. Like, let me just focus on my deen. I grow a beard. Oh, you're trying to be a mufti, bro? Bro, I know it's hard. You don't want to cut people off. You don't want to leave your surroundings, because these are the people that get you, and it's hard to be alone. I know how it feels, bro. But you have to realize, like, I once cut off my friends too. I literally just cut them off, bro. I didn't talk to them. And the reason why I did that, because I feel like I had enough. Like, I really, like, I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I was trying to improve, but it's kind of like I'm being pulled back into, like, my old life. I'm trying to change, like, every single bit of myself. Like, I would take my entire identity, I'm trying to change. But yeah, I'm being pulled back. I'm doing good habits, I'm also doing bad habits. I'm doing good things, but I'm also sinning. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, we used to go to like the malls and stuff like that. We would try to like eye down girls, astaghfirullah. Like, we try to like just get girls. We try to chase girls, even without logic. Why would you chase girls if you're not the person yet, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you try to get this girl if you're not the man who can actually get this girl? We were people with no money, with no status, with nothing. And of course, I'm not saying that it's halal to chase girls, astaghfirullah. I'm just saying, even with that logic of like, I'm gonna go to the mall to chase girls, what you would probably have to be the best version of yourself before like these girls would really want you. The reason why, if you look at studies, bro, 80% of girls, they only want 20% of the guys in the West, bro. Can you believe that? 80% or something along those lines, which is crazy, because most men are just chasing the wrong thing in life, and girls don't like that. They like men who are focused on something bigger than themselves. They like men who focus on purpose. And that's just the girl aspect of astaghfirullah. But we will get married soon. That's what I'm saying, right? But the thing is, we used to do this stuff. Not once did it improve. Not once did it change. So is there even a point? Is there even a point of just staying with these people, bro? But the thing is, like, right now you're wondering, like, do I cut them off? Do I not cut them off? No, you don't have to cut them off, bro. Let me just explain why. Because, bro, the moment you change your mindset from like, I gotta leave these people, or I don't know what to do, you will attract who you attract. You are who you attract, bro. This is a single fundamental thing you need to like really like internalize. You are who you attract. So look at yourself right now. Look at yourself. Do like a deep analysis of yourself and be like, who am I right now? Am I someone deserving of like the one brotherhood that I really want? The brotherhood, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's been 2 years for me. I went alone for 2 years, and now I started attracting brothers that are exactly like me. But let me give you a good example, right? I recently just made a school community. It's called a Muslim tribe, which is like a tribe of like purposeful Muslim brothers in one area, which is like so crazy, right? And one of our brothers that just joined recently, bro, when he joined and we had a call together, we have our weekly calls, right? When he joined, he's the exact same as me. I was like, wait, what? He had the exact same like mission, the exact same purpose. He wants to make hijrah. He wants to get married early. He wants to get jacked. He wants to get wealthy. This brother, let me just give you an example. This brother, his name is Muhammad, right? He's so great, like so insane. Like he's building a business, bro. He's building a business, but it's just like to help Muslim men quit like haram videos addiction, like porn addiction, stuff like that. I'm like, wait, what? Like people like that are coming to my tribe? Like people that are actively trying to benefit the ummah and leveling up in this ummah? Right? I have other brothers, like one of them is Adnan as well, bro. Adnan, a great brother. I know him in real life, bro. Can you imagine? From online. I met him in real life. He lives close to me. It's crazy. And my goal is to keep building this, right? But either way, nonetheless, bro, when you become that person, you will attract those at the same exact journey, same exact mission as you, bro. Like, as I mentioned, like brother Muhammad and Adnan, especially brother Muhammad, because he was telling me a story how like he watched like the same YouTube videos as me when I was also down bad. When he was down bad, he watched the same thing. He was going through the same process, the same people, the same. It's crazy. Or for example, my brother Ali as well, my friend Ali, which I always talk about, one of my best friends. So either way, you're gonna attract who you attract. So don't just like be like, oh my god, bro, do I have to cut these people off? I don't know. Bro, focus on your mission. Focus on being someone that who you would want to attract. What do you want to be friends with yourself right now? Like what do you really want to be friends with yourself and like give your life for? What do you want to be brothers with yourself right now? What do you want to be like that close Khalili, like the close friend? Be honest with yourself, because if not, that's okay, bro. Because the entire thing is like we have to actually level up, and so like the way we level up is by focusing on what I call the 5 fundamentals. The 5 fundamentals is number 1, deen, 100%. We want to be friends with people that are Muslim, bro. Like I've had enough with being friends with non-Muslims. Like sure, you can have like colleagues and talk to them, that's cool, right? But being deep-rooted friends with them, they can affect you, bro. Like the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ is true. You will take upon the religion of your friend. Like it's dangerous to be friends with non-Muslims. And I was thinking this recently, right? The reason why we see so much BS in this ummah right now, we see like gays and all these random stuff in the ummah, bro. Like let's be honest, we see so many of these things, right? It's because we were connected. We were connected with non-Muslims. We see like this feminism stuff, like our sisters are becoming feminists and like boss babes and CEO boss babe, yeah, bro, I'm a queen, whatever, right? All this random stuff. That's because they were connected with non-Muslim women who were thinking like that, so they got influenced by them. So you want to be friends with Muslims, right? That's number 1. Number 2, after deen, after learning about your deen, after being rooted firmly in your deen, which we're all trying to get to, is some level of meaning, is some level of place you're getting to. Where are you trying to get to, bro? Are you trying to get to, for example, a wealthy business? Are you trying to live in a place like hijrah and stuff? Like look at what you want and look at how to get there. For example, if you want to make hijrah to like Dubai or like Sharjah or Malaysia, if you want to make hijrah, well, you're gonna need funds, you're gonna need money to get there. So you probably need like a business, or you probably need to get like a good university degree. I don't know, like I'm not the biggest fan of university, but some people might like university. So you need something to fund that move. So again, that's something you can relate on. The way I look at friendship, bro, is like a puzzle. If you have one puzzle, like if you are good with one puzzle, you're gonna attract those people in that one puzzle. For example, if you have one thing figured out in life, we're gonna attract people with that one thing. Like for example, I'm into cars, but that's all I'm really into. Well, I'm gonna attract other people who are into cars, but that's really all they're into, like for the most part. Of course, there's gonna be some other extra stuff as well. But if the more you like fill out the puzzle of your life, the more you figure out like different elements of your life, you try to improve it, holistically try to improve every aspect of your life, your physique, your knowledge, your deen, all of this stuff, the more you focus on all of these at the same time, bro, that's what I noticed. You start attracting like complete Muslim brothers, or on their way to being a complete man. For example, brother Muhammad, like this guy, like he's trying to get his physique on point now. He's trying to work on his business. He's also trying to make hijrah, like work on his deen. Like it's multiple things, right? It's because alhamdulillah, like I started focusing on many things at the same time. Like I go to the gym, I'm making this business, I'm trying to read more books and whatever. I'm trying to focus on my aspect, and so I'm attracting other brothers that are also focusing on their aspects. So look at your life like a puzzle. Try to figure out the different parts like of your life. For example, when I mentioned the 5 principles, right? One of the principles is deen, the first one. The second one is like building sort of some level of money, some level of business, because we're men, but we need to provide for our wives, we need to provide for our children, we need to make sure they're in a good environment, right? And number 3 is your physique. You want to focus on your physique and actually get jacked, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, like we will judge other people based off their physique, whether they're strong, whether they're capable. This stuff is not random. This is some people that don't understand. And I know you're not like that, but some people really don't understand what's the point of a physique. Bro, the physique is biologically rooted in our biology. You will respect someone. Other women will choose someone who's more jacked because it's in our biology. They choose men based off like, oh, well, will they be able to provide for me? Will they be able to protect me? It's in our biology. So when you have bigger muscles or your looks better, you look stronger, you seem more capable. It's just how it is. Bro, the 4th thing is wake up early. We gotta wake up early and we'll attract other people that are also waking up early. Like, I don't know if there's this book called the 5 a.m. Club, and pretty much it's people that are joining the 5 a.m. Club. So imagine, like, just look at this, right? Imagine how crazy it is if you meet with other people that are in the 5 a.m. Club. Let's just remove Deen aspect for this. Like, let's just look at it from like a different perspective. If you're doing the 5 a.m. Club and someone else is doing the 5 a.m. Club, bro, he's gonna be like someone who's not a regular individual, not a regular human being. He's waking up at 5 a.m. for a specific reason. So it's a club, right? They call it the 5 a.m. Club for a reason, because if, well, this guy's waking up at 5 a.m., this guy's waking up at 5 a.m. Wow, like-minded people. This is how you meet people close to them. So when you start waking up early, you meet Muslims who are consistently praying Fajr. Just imagine the quality of those Muslims who are consistently praying Fajr. Are they just your regular Abdullahs, bro? Are they just the ones that are like, oh, I sometimes wake up. And like, you know, like I understand sometimes it might be hard for their life, but let's just be honest, it's still, you have to pray Fajr. No, bro. When you wake up at Fajr, when you wake up early, you're gonna attract other Muslims who are waking up early, who are going about their day early. Start waking up early. That's one of the fundamentals that you must do, because like that's when you start attracting, like not just attracting other people who wake up early, that's cool, but that's when you start developing yourself as well, bro. You're waking up early, you're on a purpose, you're on a mission. Your day consists of you working and improving. It's not just randomized. You're waking up early because men with purpose wake up early. So you'll attract other people who wake up early as well. And the 5th one, bro, that really helped me was reading. Just not just reading, but specifically even seeking knowledge. Because again, the more you seek knowledge, the more you attract Muslims who are stronger. Because what does Allah say? Like, those who seek knowledge are not the same as those who don't seek knowledge. Why? Because they have like khashya, they have fear of Allah, they know more about the deen, they know how to practice the deen better because they know what to do. So like, just think about it, right? If a scholar, his friends or his brothers, he would be friends with other scholars. Like, you know, like he would be close with other scholars, he'd be acquainted with other scholars, because that's their circle, bro, that's their group. It's like the Muslims that are super on deen, those people that call, oh, he's mufti, you know, like those non-Muslims or like the average Abdullahs, like they call Muslims who are actually trying, like, oh, he's trying to be a mufti, he's trying to be a sheikh. Bro, those Muslims who are like growing the beard, going to the masjid, seeking knowledge, there's a reason why, bro. When you go to a masjid, right, and you see a circle of students, and in the middle there's literally a teacher. Just imagine the circle of students. Are they not like-minded? Are they not all doing the same thing, which is seeking knowledge? They're trying to get better at the deen. So the more you learn, bro, the more you're gonna attract people who are also learned. Like the more you learn about different aspects, like, bro, I'm learning about habits right now, I'm learning about this, you're gonna also talk to other people who are like, oh yeah, bro, I was reading this book actually. Yeah, I read this book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Bro, again, like you should be smiling right now, because it's like, this is how you do it. And these are what I call the 5 principles, the 5 fundamentals. Of course, Nadeen comes first, your knowledge comes first, your Islam, Allah comes first. That is your foundation. This is something that you don't mess up on. This is something that you don't, and I know some people are going to be like, but I have non-Muslim friends. Cool, bro, cool. Make them your colleagues, don't let them influence you. But don't get too close to them either, because your deen is at risk, your akhirah is at risk. I don't want you to go to Jahannam. I don't want myself to go to Jahannam. May Allah protect us from that, bro. I mean right now. We can't go to Jahannam. So stop being friends with these people. Like, at least stop relating with them. Again, as I said, you are who you attract. So the more you get on your deen, you're gonna slowly get away from them anyway. Automatically. Sometimes, bro, you just gotta learn to say no. Sometimes if your friend's like, oh, here, you wanna come out? Let's have some fun. But you know you have work to do. You know you got homework to do. You know you got something to build and work on. You know you got gym. Say no. Say no. Say no until you got your work finished, and tell them, bro, then I'll come. Because the more you focus on getting your work finished, you're going closer to the person that you want to become. And the more you get closer to the person you want to become, the less you're going to be even close to those people and relate with them anyway. I'm not saying to fully cut them off, because I know how hard it is, bro. It's your environment. It's your friends. You knew them for years. It's hard to cut them off. I understand, bro. I understand, because you feel like you're not going to be accepted anywhere else. That's cool. Have them. talk with them, give them nasiha, give them advice, but focus on yourself and never compromise on your values, bro. Never compromise on your values. But I care about you, bro. I want all of us to succeed. I want all of us Muslims to become masculine and strong again. This world has too much BS. Our sisters are falling, the men are falling. Everything seems like it's falling. But I also know that if we focus on ourselves and become that complete person with the permission of Allah, if we have sincere taqwa of Allah, sincere, and bro, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Like, don't make me seem like, oh yeah, look at my, he's like a mufti. I'm not a mufti, bro. I'm just saying stuff because I know that with Allah comes victory, bro. With Allah comes nusra. Not like this thing, no, with Allah. So if we turn back to Allah, obviously we're gonna get nusra. It's common sense, right? So don't make me say, oh, my, he's like, no, I'm not, bro. But this is how we start connecting with people, bro. I know it's lonely. I know it's hard. I know it seems like you're not going anywhere. But with the permission of Allah, bro, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. So if you want a tribe of Muslim brothers that are on their deen and exactly what I mentioned, trying to be the best version of themselves, bro, join the Muslim tribe in the description down below. Other than that, I love you for the sake of Allah, and I'll see you very soon. Assalamu alaikum.